What's up, my man? What's your name?
Name's Khalial. So,
Khalil?
Yep. About 27 years old here in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's what's up. You 27?
Yeah, I've been living here for about 6 years now. So
6 years.
Yeah, I've been moved down here since 2016. So
okay.
I've been living here quite some time. I'm from Detroit though, so.
You from Detroit?
Yep.
Okay, so you say you're 27. So you moved out here. You moved out here when you were 21?
No, about I would say between 17 and 18.
Okay. Okay, so you were 17. So
actually, no, it was. I take that back. It's about 10 years. So I'm just
been here about 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
I've moved down here since 2016. So
that's what's up. So you from Detroit, been in Atlanta for about 10 years. What was your mindset? Matter of fact, let's go back to Detroit. So you came up in Detroit. How was it coming up in Detroit? Like, how was it?
I mean, it was all right. I can't remember much since I was a kid back in the day, so I didn't understand too much about it.
Right.
I just like the vibe and the food down there. It's just, it's just got a lot going on than what I do. Cause I was too young to even understand about the city, but by the time I moved down here, everything started like being more grounded. Like basically, it's just everything that you want to do around the city. So it's like more things to do around here than back in Detroit. So I wasn't worried about going back to Detroit.
Okay. So you moved out here. Basically, you left out of high school and came here.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so
because I've been moved down here twice, like from Detroit, Mississippi to down here. So.
Oh, okay, so you went from Detroit to Mississippi.
Yeah.
When did you go to Mississippi?
About 2015.
So
it was about like family emergency. So basically, we all like had to move in since they were sick, and then transferred them down to Georgia, and then lived all together. So that was like the big plan for 1 year before. So, but basically, we couldn't like move down here right away. So we've been living in Mississippi for about a year and a half. So basically, that's what happened.
So coming from Detroit, you moved to Mississippi. How was it coming up in Detroit? Did you have parents, siblings?
I got like two families, so one in my dad's side and one in my mom's side. So.
Your dad's side is where, in Detroit?
Yeah.
So your dad was in Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anything you can divulge, do you remember why your mom and dad wasn't together, or how long?
They were never together. They just like have an intimate, and then they just weren't really couples, so they just... both of them just not really close, so they just...
So they kind of separated?
Yeah.
And you, did you remember, so you always remembered your dad from like a baby, from like a toddler, a youngin'?
I mean, I seen him a couple times, but I didn't care much about him, because he was just just the type of asshole that just don't even care about other than just him being too grumpy, but at the same time, he got a family to take care of, so...
So you kind of...
was just different, so I didn't even talk to him ever since.
So you stayed with other family in Detroit? You stay with other family in Detroit?
No, not other families from my dad's side, but more on my mom's side.
Okay.
We both have like separate parents from more in Detroit than we do down here. Like I have a couple families still live here, but not a lot of them even live down here in Detroit. So it's just. It's just basically a different term for where my family stays at. So they say a lot of
so you weren't with your mom in Detroit?
Yeah, I was still with her.
Oh, okay. So did you have siblings coming up?
I have more siblings on my dad's side, but more on cousin sides on both my dad and my mom.
Yeah.
And mostly my aunties and cousins, uncles. But
so let me ask you. So coming up in Detroit, you stayed more with your cousins, like your cousins, you were around your cousins as far as like siblings, who you was coming up with?
Mostly my mom's side, because sometimes I do talk to my cousin on my dad's side, but I'm not even too close with them anymore ever since I moved down. So, but I do keep track with my sister. I do have a brother at my dad's side, but I barely talk with them. And it's no secret they don't even remember me much, where you stay in contact with me. So.
So you were kind of more to yourself and
basically.
Okay, that's what's up. Had to kind of lean on yourself emotionally, kind of find certain things that kind of made you happy to yourself.
And you just like find your own way to just stay in your comfort zone. Sometimes most of people tell you gotta stay out of your comfort zone, but it's just you doing what's best for you to stay happy, and it's you got.
So tell me about that, man, because I like to get introspective on my show. You could be helping somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So coming up, what was some of the things that you were into that kind of kept you into a sane mind, into a groove coming to Detroit? Was it like cartoons, video games?
So basically, I was just like watching more anime and more cartoon, including video games. So
right.
Back then, my dad was like strict about how I watched too many cartoons that I shouldn't be watching his house, but some stuff that wasn't a big deal. He just overreacts too much about what he likes and what he don't like. So but at the same time, I just like most of the time I do like drawing figurines, basically skeletons and some other cartoon character on my sketchbook. Wherever I just try to like stay clear in my mind, so it's just helped me to get away from stuff.
So that's what kind of helped you stay creative, drawing. You like to draw a lot.
Yeah. And
so what was some of your favorite anime coming up?
Mostly Dragon Ball, Sword Online, and Naruto.
Yeah.
And My Hero is actually my top 10.
You had an orgasm when you first saw Goku go Super Saiyan, right? I know I did. Shit, would you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't call it an orgasm, more like
I'm a grown ass man. I had an orgasm. You know what I'm saying? Not really an orgasm, but you know what I mean. Like, it was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? What's going on?
Yeah, it's just basically just more excitement scenes. Like,
So that
just basically just like one like experience where stuff like that just like blow your mind. So like maybe like that shit.
Right. It kind of gave you that faith in life. That anime, it kept you pushing. Those stories and those cartoons, it kept you kind of pushing.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah,
that's
basically they just my escape. Like I don't actually watch anything else other than animes and
exactly.
Sometimes like Saturday cartoon show with animes in it. So
right. So you said you went down to Mississippi in your teenage years.
Yeah.
Could you divulge what happened, or you just say it was?
It wasn't much to discuss.
Just some family stuff.
It's just a small town. Like I live in. We used to move down in Diamond Head, then went to Wakefield. So basically, we're staying close, but at the same time, we don't actually stay in their house. So my mom just bought the house for rental, and then we just stayed there for about a year before moving out to down here.
Okay.
So it's
That's
just
what's up.
Yeah, it wasn't even much to do down there anymore.
Right.
It's just fish around, going to the beach. Like something I used to do back in summertime when I first going on my grandmother's vacation. Also on my vacation after elementary school or middle school. So I just been living there for the whole summer. But a lot of things changed over here. So it's like you're just moving on to your life. Just finding some new things and going to explore for a new experience. Yeah.
Did you have any girlfriends coming up when you were in school and stuff like that? So you didn't get your heartbreak or none of that? You didn't go through any of that?
I did have some heartbreak. Like, ain't no denying about that.
So you was talking to the girls, but they broke your heart?
Well, it's just more rejection. So I basically was socially awkward with more around females. So I was just, I was in middle school when I have attraction, but they just don't really fuck with me. So.
Okay, you couldn't find that other anime girl that you was down with.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I know what you mean. That's what's up, man. So that's what's up. So take me to the mindset. So from Mississippi, did you come to Atlanta from Mississippi?
Actually, no. Yeah. It was like back in 2016 at the beginning of fall. We first moved down since I would say late in July.
And when you say we, who do you mean by we?
No, my whole family.
Oh, the whole family moved from Mississippi to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all of us went together. So.
Okay, so you didn't come to Atlanta by yourself?
I didn't come all along. Like I actually had to go with them. Oh man.
And that was
plus I was about 17 when I moved. So me, my mother, my grandfather, my grandmother, we all had to move all together.
Okay. And that was like kind of like your last couple years of high school, you would say?
More like down to 2 high school years, because I was like starting my 11th grade.
Right. Okay. And so how was it when you got here in Atlanta? Take me to that mindset. Like, were you nervous or were you excited?
Actually, I was very nervous. I was very nervous. I wasn't comfortable about moving back to Florida until I had to get used to down here to figure out what they got going on down here. I didn't even experience Atlanta until we moved. Well, we actually took a vacation down here. Yeah. I would say springtime. Yeah. And my mom decided to take me to Atlanta for the first time. Yeah. So, by the time I moved down here, I didn't even do much. Right. So a year later, when I started taking MARTA train, which is
Yeah.
a couple blocks from here, and then started like walking back and forth here in Lansing.
Right.
So I was like experienced for the first time.
Yeah.
It was like to walk around downtown.
How was school when you went to the your first school coming to Atlanta?
It was weird. Like I don't want to like go to detail about it, but I know my teacher is just being such an ass.
Oh.
Always too bossy, demand some shit, and have
Right.
to like listen and follow direction. But she just don't know how to stay cool or patient with us. Cause, she's just here for a check. So but I did like JRTC. That's one thing.
Okay, so you did JRTC.
Yeah.
How was that? So that was kind of like your that was kind of like you was getting in your social outlet bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of got in your social bag in JRTC.
Yeah.
How was that? So what made you want to do JRTC?
Because my mom suggested I start JRTC as a military school.
Yeah.
So, but actually, it was like back in it was around 10th grade when she put me in there.
Yeah.
So it was just a mindset and experience about disciplining.
Okay.
But by the time I got there, they were all cool with me. Like it wasn't like physical about anything, not like how it was in military. So it was just basically a balance for high schoolers. So it was just experience was like to be around men and all I can have good connection with them. So
do you remember the mindset you had when you were? Do you remember the mindset that you had when you were starting JRTC? Were you nervous, excited?
I didn't think too much about it. Like I just do my best as I could. So by the time I started JRTC, they were real cool with me. They understood what I'm going through. So basically, they just helped me to stay on track.
Were you cool with a couple of the people in the JRTC, like the other students?
I was real cool with them, including the back in Tri-Cities, my old high school.
Yeah.
So, I was like cool with most of the guys down there.
Was there any girls in your JRTC?
Yeah, there was plenty. I would say there's more, but I want to say they're both even because there's like some girls, some boys. Yeah. So there was like all of us in the same class together.
So did you get cool with the girls in the JRTC?
They were real cool. I remember they would like look up to me back in the Tri-City.
Yeah.
They knew what I was going through, so basically they just want to like,
Okay. So let me ask you this. So when you went into JRTC, that was the first time you kind of found a little groove with dealing with the girls.
I wasn't going to say it was the first time because most of the people are the same. So I was just like them as a friend. I'm not like like
but just because I remember earlier in the interview you said socially awkward. So just having that friendship and that camaraderie was kind of cool, right? Like how do you feel?
Plus I gotta learn how to talk to girls, so I basically started like getting out of my shell a little bit. So.
Yeah, getting out of your shell. That's what I'm getting at. So you learn how to kind of get out of your shell and kind of be more comfortable. And
I never even know how to start dating them. I never asked them phone number because their parents just a little different. So they basically just
everything was a little strict.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. But y'all was cool. You said they looked up to you like what you
just as a friend. And
but I'm asking like, what do you think? How did you think you brought that energy into the situation of them kind of looking up to you? Like, were you like, tackling the projects in JRTC, or did you kind of tell your story and they kind of got to know you a little better? Like, how do you feel like you kind of got that type of energy?
I basically just got lucky. Like, basically, I didn't know about them. I just stay cool with them. They cool with me. So we just like did everything together. Just being a hard-working man. Yeah.
You expressed yourself.
Yeah.
You talked about anime and they didn't laugh at you.
No.
Yeah. See, that's what it is. So basically, it was like, you realized you weren't socially awkward. You just kind of had to find your tribe, right? You kind of had to find your friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically it's just like, finding the right people who can express you and then you just be in the same page together.
Yeah, like y'all click.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what's up. So did you end up getting a girlfriend?
No. No, because at the end, I don't even care if I'm in a relationship.
Okay, I feel you. Trust me, I know how to... I watch a lot of anime too. I get in that anime bag. I'm a nerd too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, but now I know how to talk to girls now. I'm just saying, but I could understand when you kind of like the way you came up. You kind of lived off your own energy. You could kind of say that, right? Like you was content with kind of, being in your own energy and having fun, just being in your own mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I can understand it. So, you graduated from school, right?
Yep, back in 2018.
That's what's up.
And then graduated from college back in 2023.
So you went to college. What college did you go to?
I went to the Art Institute. It's like over at St. Spring when I take the MARA down to North Spring.
Yeah.
So it's like a couple blocks when you walk down to over Burn.
It's an Art Institute.
Yeah, but that place no longer exists anymore. So they basically let me graduate early because I was like down to 3 classes. I hadn't enough credit to even graduate a little early. So
right.
They just let me graduate. And plus I was there for medium art and animation. So
yeah. What was okay, so you went there for what? What did you go there for?
Yeah, for medium art animation. So basically just be a professional artist. So.
We outside in down here in Georgia.
Went there about like 2020 during the pandemic. So started out doing virtual. It wasn't easy. So we didn't go back to doing like in person back in 2020. It was like on 2022.
Right. So you
basically
said
by the time it like ended the whole COVID season.
Yeah.
So it was like around winter time, if I remember correctly.
Right. So and you say you went there to do animation. What did you do?
So basically, I do a lot of sketch drawing. So we gotta like learn about anatomy, including background, perspective, including animation, like 2D/3D. So we didn't do much about 3D. It's like only focus on 2D, basically on Photoshop. So.
Okay. So just doing a lot of creative stuff. Doing a lot of creative stuff.
Basically just being professional.
Was it hard or was it kind of natural for you?
It was between like it wasn't that easy.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of the people would agree with me that it wasn't that easy because the rest of us just there for get a higher credit, build a portfolio. So just did the best I could, make it forward.
Right.
Turn in every work assignment that I'm supposed to, and then it's just.
But you were confident going in there being a drawer. Yeah. Like you like to draw.
Yeah.
So I
learned a lot from over during my college season. So.
Right. You learn how to add on to the drawing that you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so that's what's up.
Still look at me like I still have potential in me.
Right. So as far as doing that, do you think? Let me ask you this question: do you think that you could kind of work with some AI and kind of, knowing how to do your sketching and things like that, you can kind of create a show, could you? Or a movie or something like that?
Basically you can.
With the knowledge you gain,
but it's just for AI. I don't really rock with too many AIs.
Right.
Basically, I just do my own things, and most of the artists, they start banning AI stuff, so you gotta like work your own thing.
So with the knowledge you gain from the school, you can create your own show just by drawing and being creative.
Yeah, you don't really need no AI unless you want to like use that as an idea, but.
Are you working on something like that now? Or?
I just do illustration, like cover page, like building my portfolio. So
building your portfolios.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you look to gain from that? Like, what do you look to? What's kind of like a goal you have from your artistic side? Like, do you want to do your own show one day, or is that something that you're open to?
Yeah, basically, I want to like be a game career. Like, basically, just do like a art career. Like, mostly focus on everything career, like rather studios or. Rather commissions. So basically I just do a lot of character design. So basically go and get myself involved in that.
Right.
So I'm sure there's got a lot of studios that are looking for that. So I'm just like getting my model sheet together so I can sell.
And if anything, man, if you can't find a studio, man, I'm pretty sure with your mind and being influenced by the anime and things like that, I'm pretty sure you're brilliant. You can start your own cartoon or something like that. You can, create it by, what's your name again? Nick?
Khalial.
Khalial. I'm sorry, what is?
It's Khalial.
Khalial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Created by Khalial. I can already see it, man.
Yep.
I can already see it. So we're going to end this thing off real quick, man. So you say you're doing, I'm going to get into 2 more parts. You say you're doing Uber.
Yeah.
You doing Uber? How long you been doing Uber?
So I quit my job over at the airport. Been working there for about a year and a half. So started off as wheelchair service and janitorial, but I didn't like it though. So I started trying out something different. So that's when my friend suggested I do Ubers. And
so you doing Uber? You don't have a car, so you doing Uber
I'm doing on foot?
On foot? I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah,
you doing Uber on foot? How's that been? Like, how has it been? How long have you been doing that?
Been doing that since beginning of March.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for quite a while now. So I really love doing on foot. It's easy money, so I could just walk around downtown wherever. I just set my time schedule, and then I just be out and then doing delivery during afternoons or evening, or especially in the morning. But it get real busy on afternoons, on weeks, and for weekends it's like all day.
Do you get tips? Do people tip you?
They let you tip.
What's the biggest tip that you got?
I would say 20.
20? Got a little nice 20 dub. Okay, that's what's up. Have you ever gone to any doors? Have you ever delivered somewhere and it kind of been a little strange? Like it was a whole thing when you was it a whole weird exchange?
Basically, yeah, because some of the folks, they just put in the wrong address. Like I remember one Hispanic guy, I delivered one in the right address, and then by the time I called him to see where he's at, he told me totally different location. So that's when I realized he sent to the wrong address whenever he was ordering something, but then forgot to change his address.
So you saying you might have gave somebody free food a couple times?
Well, I just still deliver in the end, so I can't just sit there and eat.
Yeah. You gotta show mark delivered on the app.
Yeah.
So somebody probably did got some free food one night.
Yep.
So Uber is fun. That's what's up, man. So what are you up to right now? What you doing now?
I'm still walking around making some more bread. So
waiting on some orders to come in.
Yeah, basically. But I might pretty much gonna call in 90 minutes. So I'm about to walk over to Target and grab some things. So.
Yeah, and then you working on your drawing and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically.
What you watching right now? Put me on some anime right now. Matter of fact, what's a good one that you're watching right now? And then tell me what's a good anime that's not popular. What's your best not popular anime that maybe only you know about? That it's not real big and popular, but you know about it. So give me one good one, and then give me one that's might be not as popular, but it's fire. What you got?
I would say that's a tricky one, because I'm sure it's a lot of good anime that I know watch, but I don't even watch too much. So I would say Dinosaur King.
Dinosaur King?
Yeah. So it's like for kids TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's watchable anymore like it used to, but it's like a dinosaur with trading cards.
Yeah.
So basically most of the kids using cards decks to summon out a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So, but basically that's like the popular but still fire in the end.
It's fire, but it's not that popular, but it's fire.
Yeah.
Dinosaur King. I'm gonna check that out. And so do you have one that's, a good one that you're watching that, it might be known?
Actually, I'm watching YouTube based on gaming competition. I'm just mostly watching on YouTube nowadays.
What you said? What competition?
Gaming competition, like esports, like fighting games, including first person.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, one more question. I asked everybody this question. What's one thing that you're working on right now?
Yeah, hold on. All right. One thing I'm working on right now is
like what's your main fight right now? Something that you're trying to learn and master right now, or something that you're trying to do to get to the next level, or anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. So right now I'm just doing photo shoot right now, like Photoshop. So basically I'm doing like character based on wallpaper and stuff. So basically just getting all the details, like basically special effects and stuff.
Right.
Cool stuff.
So basically doing wallpapers for other people and stuff like that, for businesses and stuff. Okay, so that's what's up. So you might want to plug that, man. So drop your Instagram, or what you got, Instagram?
Yeah, where you
drop your Instagram for anybody that might want to, catch you and, get in touch with you.
I'm going to show y'all the link. So if you all want to check me out, this is my content.
Okay, RSA, DreamHack, and Momo.
Yeah, and I also got another account where I do cosplay, so y'all can check me out on this as well.
Let me see. Okay, that notification got to get out the way. Okay, Ryan. Okay, and that's one where they can hit you up and kind of if they want to do business or if they need your services, they can kind of look at what you have going on and kind of see if they want to tap in with you.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. So I'm sorry, my bad. Khalial.
Yeah, it's Khalial.
Khalial. That's what's up, man. You have a good night, man. I appreciate you. It was a good sport, man. Thank you, man.